Yo, 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 what up? It's your boy Tyler School. I'm here with another video, and don't I have a surprise for y'all? My my buddy here, XX sent me the coolest trade. You're about to see it right quick. They traded me a Japanese, or is it? No, sorry. Yeah, this is okay. It's either Japanese or Chinese. They use the same characters. I think this is a Chinese. No, actually, honestly, I have no idea, but this is an Asian language professor's research that was gifted to me by the person that won the giveaway a couple days ago. So thank you so much for your gift. Honestly, I can't thank you enough. The support has been absolutely amazing in this place, and I really am grateful for the community that we have. Thank you so much. Your donation, honestly, they wanted to give away, so they won a $50 gift certificate, but they also graciously donated something in return, which was really nice. All right, so let's go ahead and move on here. So that's actually another professor's research today, which is absolutely crazy because we've gotten quite a bit of professor's researches. Too many to count at this point. I honestly, I have no idea how many we have. We've gotten a lot of them. It's actually gotten to a point where it's over more than one a day, I want to say, right? So as we continue on this journey, we are working on speeding up the process of these pack openings for a number of reasons. First of all, they take a long time. The Deluxe EX packs are the longest videos that I ever make, and while that's nice, it's nice to have more content. Oh, nice, an Arceus EX. While it's nice to have more content, I will say that it does eat up a lot of time and energy, which could be not necessarily a problem, but to me, in my opinion, the ideal long form video is probably like, I don't know, like 15 minutes. A 22 to 25-minute video can take a long, long time. And so I do try to make things a little bit timely. One of the commenters on my videos did mention, suggested that, oh, it's not that bad that the videos are longer because you get more watch hours. And while that is an interesting concept, I will say that people, so YouTube and the YouTube algorithm is very, very funny. The way it works is very, very interesting. And so we're going to do a little bit of a deep dive into the YouTube algorithm today while I discuss some of the things and some of the updates that are going on in YouTube in my personal life. So before we get started, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone out there who has subscribed to my channel. We're continuing to grow. My other YouTube channel, I Sleep Too Late, just hit 100,000 subscribers. Wow, 100,000 subscribers on I Sleep Too Late, which means we are we're gonna get a silver play button. Hopefully, I think I have to apply for it or something. There's like some sort of process that takes time, but it's absolutely crazy how fast we got there, and it's all because of that website. And honestly, just like being able to market in the right domains and getting the right people to see your content is always important. But yeah, it's been, oh wow, a rare candy. Nice. They're very, very, very nice. I'm not going to say no to a rare candy. Can we get a professor's research today? We already got one, so there's that. But yeah, we've gotten quite a bit of stuff here. So as we continue to move on, I do want to thank everyone who has subscribed to this channel and who subscribed to I Sleep Too Late, because I Sleep Too Late was the original YouTube channel that started this entire journey. And Tyler's Golem and I Sleep Too Late are like two sides of the same coin, basically. Tyler's Golem is, like I said before, the channel that existed when I was pretty much like almost done with I Sleep Too Late. I was like basically not really active on that channel, and I was considering just starting a new channel. And then people ended up like missing I Sleep Too Late, so it's a whole thing. But it is really nice that we got to see growth on both YouTube channels. And honestly, it's not uncommon for YouTubers to have more than one YouTube channel that they manage. It's not uncommon for that. In fact, if you know, several big YouTubers have multiple channels where they do things. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If anything, I think that's a very good thing because you have dedicated channels for certain things. Like I have a dedicated channel for TCG Pocket. Nice. Mew EX. Oh, and another Mew EX. Nice. We have a dedicated channel for just Pokemon TCG Pocket. And then the I Sleep Together channel is just for, a mix of creativity and original content, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon regular playthroughs and stuff like that. So we got a little bit of everything on that channel. It is a variety channel because it does have 2 different games in it, which is a little bit tricky. It's very hard to have a channel that does multiple things. I will say that. It is very hard to do that. And somehow I ended up pulling it off. It wasn't easy, right? But I ended up pulling it off. And so that's what we have here. But yeah, the YouTube algorithm is very funny because when you think about it, right, you would think that a longer video will get you more watch hours, but it turns out if somebody looks at a video and clicks on it, what are they more likely to click on? A video that's 5 minutes long or a video that's 25 minutes long, right? They're probably more likely to click on the shorter video because it's easier to watch, it takes less time, and then they're probably more likely to watch the entire thing. A 25-minute video, it really depends on the YouTuber and the context of the situation. If it's a very, very catchy thing and people really want to see until the very end, then yeah, I could see that lasting a very long time. I could see people wanting to watch the full amount. But it's going to take time for that to happen, right? It's probably going to be honestly better if we keep the episodes closer to, I want to say 15 minutes. Although, honestly, there has to be more, I think there needs to be more research on like what works and what doesn't work. And I could probably look into that myself. It's just the analytics in YouTube, they can give you a lot of information, but they might not give you the full picture. There might be some things that you could do. You'd have to like do some extraordinary research to get there. And I have hundreds of videos uploaded. It wouldn't be hard to get that data, but it does take a lot of time and patience. And so it would take a lot of research and it would require a lot of deep diving. But the other thing to keep in mind is that I have promoted videos before through the YouTube algorithm and through like YouTube promotions. And so that also skews some of the data as well. Because there's a couple ways to get subscribers and viewers. There's obviously like bad ways, which we're not going to talk about, but there's also just like natural ways, going through it the slow way, uploading videos frequently and regularly. There's the YouTube promotion way, which is where you just basically go through Google Ads, and it's not really Google Ads, but it's like it uses Google Ads services to promote your video. Because YouTube, as you know, is run by Google. And so Google uses their own sort of like search engine type thing where like if you pay for ad space, they will bump up your videos. Oh, nice. Oh, EX. Very nice. But keep in mind that your videos that go through the paid process, which is what I was doing for I Sleep Too Late, they don't count towards your watch hours for getting YouTube partnership program. So that is one thing to consider here. YouTube partnership program watch hours only get counted if they are organic views, meaning that somebody clicked on your video, watched it for at least whatever 30 seconds or whatever it is, and they saw that amount, and then each person who does that amount of time gets counted towards the watch hours organically. And if you get to 4,000 watch hours, I believe, that's when you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. 4,000 watch hours is by far the hardest thing to get. Most people, the vast majority of people, will probably get 1,000 subscribers before they get the watch hours. Watch hours takes a long time, and so it's almost like I like to compare it to like selling an app, right? Like you could either sell an app for like $1, make it really cheap, and a lot of people will be like, oh, it's not very expensive, I can just go buy it, and you'll probably get more sales that way. You could also make it more expensive, right? And people would be willing to maybe a few people buy it, but each purchase makes you more money. So which what's the perfect medium, right? Because you might say it's just kind of the same thing here. Like how short do you want your videos to be? What's the perfect in between where you'll get the right amount of people to click on it and the right amount of people to watch the full amount, or as many seconds as possible, right, to count towards the watch hours. This is probably like just marketing 101, right? This is these are the big key questions that every person in marketing wants to find out about in YouTube or in sales, honestly, economics. Because I'm comparing this to like money and buying apps or buying games, right? Whereas buying like creating a YouTube video is time spent, right? When you make a video, people are spending time watching that video. Time is money, if you think about it, right? Time is absolutely money in the context of what I'm talking about. So it is important for us to be aware that time is money, and it's hard to figure out what the right amount is, because like there's a conversation to be had about Nintendo and the Switch games. I know there's a lot of controversy about how expensive games are, not just Nintendo, but like a lot of other platforms, PlayStation, Xbox. They've all been moving towards the either a subscription-based model or making the cost of games more expensive, right? And so you have games on Steam that are still very cheap and like, whatever, $10, $20. Then you have games that are being sold for the Switch 2 that are like, what, $80. And what ends up happening, that the games that are selling for $10 are making overall more money, because even though they lowered the price, they're getting way more sales and people are more willing to spend that much money on it. So that is kind of like that's kind of the analogy I wanted to make, was that you got to find a perfect in between having a long video that's long enough for people to want to watch your videos, or having a video that's short enough that people will just be willing to click on it. So I don't know if it necessarily is like a strict formula. It's not like the shorter the video you are, the more likely people are to click on it. No, because at the end of the day, what matters is the title of the video and the thumbnail, because those are the things that people look at when they click on your video, right? They look at your thumbnail and your title. So your thumbnail and your title are probably like very, very important. They're important for people to click on the video, right? Now, of course, if you have people who are already watching your videos, people who are already part of your channel, yeah, they'll probably watch your channel and they'll continue to follow you along. So it might not be as important to get that, but it is important to think about these things, right? Oh, okay, so we got the pack point exchange. We're going to exchange for, Professor's Research. So this is actually, we got 3 Professor's Researches in this video. Wow, that is very impressive. We're going to get Professor Research number 1, number 2, and number 3 here. And let's see if we got more stuff here. Yep, we still got another 10 here. So let's go ahead and do our last pack 10 magic. And as we wrap up this video, I just want to say once again, thank you so much, everyone, for all the support. I haven't figured out, nice, a Buzzwall. I haven't figured out what our next giveaway is going to be, or whether there will be a giveaway per se or a tournament. There's been a lot of talk about internal discussion about how we should run these giveaway events, or how we should run tournament events. So stick around for that. Join the Discord. I'll post a link to the Discord in the description of this channel, of this video, so that you can join. We've got a lot of people trading, a lot of people playing Wordle. It's been a really fun community and pretty active. So with that said, I want to thank everyone once again. Check out I Sleep Too Late too. It's actually not a bad place to be. I've been uploading about twice a week on that channel, and if you're interested in Pokemon and maybe other card games like Magic the Gathering, then it's a nice little fun place to check out as well. All right, everyone. I will see you all next time. Peace out.